so I'm back in the building with another reading. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So I know a lot of people are at a point with Chrisean and Blueface where they're kind of over it, but this is content, guys. So we're going to follow the story. We have multiple readings on it, and you can always, with love and respect, move to the next session, move to the next reading that's on the channel, or just, bypass it if you don't want to hear this content. But they have a lot of Chrisean fans and Blueface fans and Blueface and stans and even people that don't like them that want this content, right? So respectfully, if you don't want to hear about Chrisean and Blueface, there's other content that's on the channel that you can take a look at, or you can just come back by another day. And I like to say this with respect because I do get it. I do get where people feel like, oh, these people are just driving us nuts and we're just kind of over them. Let's leave them in 2023 where their content and this is a channel that's a celebrity-based channel. And so we're going to discuss what's happening. So today I wanted to do a reading on this Chrisean hate train that's going on. And is she essentially canceled, right? There's been a lot that's been going on around Chrisean as it relates to her relationship with Blueface and her involvement with Jade and Alexis. Now she has the baby. People have questions about the baby. We will not be doing a reading on the baby at all. I just don't feel comfortable with that. And I think it's wrong that people post her child and diagnose her child on social media. So just like we did with Nicki Minaj's son, we're going to respect Chrisean's son as well. We will not be doing children. I appreciate you guys putting it in the chat. I understand that you're concerned, but there's nothing you can do about his condition, if there is a condition or not a condition. There's nothing you can do about it, right? We're not doctors. We cannot diagnose this child. So we're going to move forward with just the adults, all right? So there seems to be this huge hate train that's going on around Chrisean Rock. And I have my opinion about it. I have my opinion about it, right? And I understand what she's trying to do, but I think that, in my opinion, the way she's going around it or about it, I think that she needs to revisit the strategy, right? I understand she's getting tired of people trying to dictate what she does and how she does it. But on the other hand, she basically used the internet as her social media diary to document her struggles, her trials and tribulations as it relates to this relationship with Blueface. So on one hand, you can't invite people in to say, support me and love on me. And then when you want to get back with the man, now you're telling people go mind your business and suck their mother. Okay. It just don't work. It just don't work like that. All right. So I understand what she wants to do. I personally don't want to be in the chokehold from my viewers either. Right. I don't want people telling me the content I can and cannot put on my channel, or what I can and cannot do in my life as well. But her situation is a little bit different, right? Cardi has experienced a huge hate train. Nicki Minaj, of course, has experienced a huge hate train. Hell, Meg Thee Stallion was shot and she experienced a huge hate train. Can Chrisean Rock overcome this hate train that seems to be, you could call it two things. There's a hate train that's really going on. That's for real. You can't get around it. And people are ready to just cancel her. They're ready to move on. So there may not be people on a hate train, but they're just ready to just move past Chrisean Rock, right? So I just want to kind of do a couple of polls and just kind of see like what's going to happen around her. Will this kind of bypass her up? Will things settle down for Chrisean? What's going to happen? Because it's truly a situation where it's looking pretty critical. And now she's kind of, just on Snapchat. She's not really working. She's put this Blueface tattoo on her face. I think that was the last straw. When you think about it, she was going through all this drama with people, and she had us in a chokehold, right? She's pregnant. This man is disrespecting and abusing, like 100,000 people in the chat trying to see what's going on with Chrisean. She is the baby. She's online. We in a chokehold once again. Her and Blueface at odds. Blueface in Miami. He ain't even at the pregnancy. She didn't name the baby Chrisean Jr. Okay, she has the baby. Then it looks like she's struggling with the baby. She's doing pretty good, but she's struggling with the baby. People are concerned with the way she's handling the baby and the head support. And then they had the Walmart incident. That was a whole nother situation. Then you turn around and then Blueface is not even claiming the child. This is not my child. Then tomorrow is his child. Then the next day is his child. And the next day is not his child. Then you sit down and you got his mom, who's the ultimate clout chaser, right? You know what's really sad about Blueface's mom is that she's using her children's pain. She's using her children as content to benefit her pockets. It's really, really sad to see somebody of her age do that, and her husband co-sign it, right? When you look at, and I want to ask, you don't have to ask that question. It's like Carlissa truly does not care about her child. Because if you cared about your child, you wouldn't be on social media using your child and your children for the benefit of financial gain. I have a daughter, grown daughter. I could never see me using my daughter as content for this channel to make $1 or make $1. It will just never happen. And it's just sad that she does that. She's similar to Chrisean sometimes. I'm going to say this, and this was all due respect. She uses the Bible and uses God, and she'll put I'm talking about Blueface now. She'll put something in her chat real quick in her story about God and all that, and then she'll turn around and she'll backstab, and she don't even know what's going on half the time. She thinks she knows what's going on. She don't know no more that's going on than a man in the moon, right? But what's sad to me is to see that there's a mom out here using her child's pain for gain, for financial benefit. Well, everybody else is doing it, I might as well. No, you're a mother. You're a mother. You're supposed to be a mother first, right? And it's really sad. Even the other guy, her son, she went and did a whole DNA test on a grown ass man on social, like on a Patreon thing. It's like, what's happening here? It's really sad that they have the type of mother that they actually have. It's really sad because you're not protecting your children. You're exploiting your children. You're exploiting your grown children for the benefits of your pockets, to lace your pockets, to push your career forward and build your brand. It's really, really sad. And she has enough of a personality. She has enough of a personality to do something for herself on her own. She has such a great personality. She can do her little cooking show. Her little, what she be doing in her little hot tub chronicles. She has enough of a personality to pull something off and be like Tammy, who do the Bonnet Chronicles. But she chooses to go this route with it. It's really, really sad. And then, first she's supporting Chrisean with Junior. In a minute, Chrisean did say something that I felt she shouldn't have been saying. As she said it was metaphorically, but to me, she meant what she was saying about, I just wish you could just get lost, right? But I understood Chrisean. First of all, y'all haven't had the best relationship, number one. You've been bullying Chrisean and pushing the issue and disrespecting Chrisean, and then y'all had a physical fight. Do I think it was right? No, right? You sat here, you bullied this girl, harassed this girl throughout her entire pregnancy, only to when she had Junior that you kind of settled down. When you went to see Junior, you had to have a camera crew and friends involved. You just went to go see your son in jail and you had to have a camera crew. It can't never be a genuine approach to anything. She's not genuine about anything. It's really sad. So let's just get into this reading and just kind of see what's going to happen. Because right now, Chrisean got, fans. She's lost 400,000 fans, 500,000 fans so far on her social media. Will Chrisean Rock continue to lose her fan base spirit? Give me the energy around Chrisean Rock. I mean, 5 million is a lot of people, but child, will she continue to lose her fan base? She has the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Wands and the card of Justice. Temporarily, she does have continued to lose people, right? This is, in her King of Wands energy, this is Chrisean's way of standing on, not allowing, again, social media, her fan base, the powers that be to control what she's doing in her relationship with Blueface. I understand what she's doing. I get it 100%. But at the same time, you also use that same fan base. And I'm going to use the word use when you were going through what? A sorrow, grief, right? This is an aspect of loss. So this means she will continue to lose people. This is actually the 5 of Cups. This represents in the next 1 to 5 months. She will still continue to feel the bleed of her channel, of her Instagram, of her main diehard people will be there. But people who showed up to support her when she was going through her trying times, and now she's back with the person. Look, people have a right to do that, guys. Listen, you might find somebody in your life. You might say, stand with the person, stand. Like, everybody ain't got to do that. You got people in your life right now that keep going back with somebody, keep going into a situation. At some point, you're gonna be like, listen, hey, do what you want to do. I've tried. People, y'all be acting too like y'all be acting like that people in real life don't be doing that. Like, you listen, I've been supporting you with this guy, and you keep going back with him. Hey, my hands are off of it, right? She's gonna continue to experience her fan base dwindling. That Five of Cups, that represents, again, not only that represents a real loss. She has the Four of Wands. See, in the beginning, people were supporting. Five of Wands is people coming together, celebrating her, investing in her. She's in reverse now. That means a lack of support. That means conflict. That can also mean that people people feel like, you know what? We're not invested in this anymore. Do what you feel like doing. People have the right to say. You cannot say people aren't real fans because they decided that they don't want to be associated with someone who was being, quote unquote, abused. They have a right to do that, right? In her Justice card, I do feel things will turn around for her. She has in her Justice aspect, contract. So I don't think it's over for Chrisean. I just feel Chrisean needs to do things a different way. She shouldn't get on social media arguing back with people, mad at people. These people, just listen. First of all, she needs to be like Drake and limit her comments, right? She has a child, right? And they are bullying her. But don't get online arguing with people. If you're going to stand on what you're going to do, stand on it. But just remember, you cannot go back and forth weaponizing and using your fan base as a place to vent and then expect them to just shut up when you want to do what you want to do. All right? I know it sounds like they should just accept me for who I am. But it's not that simple, especially when it comes to people who feel, and listen, at the end of the day, you don't know Chrisean. I don't care if you're the best fan base in the world. You truly don't know her. She's trying to live her life. But in her Justice card, I can see that things can turn around for her and will eventually turn around. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, quite honestly. That fan base was outdone with her when she did that tattoo on her face. That is 100% for sure. So I see where things can turn around for her. Give me the energy around, again, her financial situation. And she has the Eight of Pentacles. It's not over for Chrisean. That Eight of Pentacles is getting back into the groove of things, getting back to business, right? I want to also say she hasn't lost the house that y'all keep saying that she got kicked out of, evicted. Y'all need to do y'all homework and pay attention. I just saw her two friends, Marsh and I think the other girl, Jade. They're still in that house, right? The one that y'all are on social media claiming she got evicted from. I talked about this on Instagram several days ago. I still see them people in that house. But it's not over for Chrisean. I can see where she makes some adjustments with her schedule in order to get out there and make some money and keep it moving. This is what it talks about. The Eight of Pentacles represents some opportunities coming her way. So it's not over for Chrisean. Yes, she's going to go through a tough time. Yes, she's going to struggle. Yes, she'll lose people. People won't support her. And that's a personal choice. Just like I just said at the beginning of this video, you have a choice to watch this video and give your opinion. You have a choice to bypass this content if you're tired of hearing about Chrisean and you're tired of hearing about Blueface and you're tired of the circus. You can take your leave and come back and see me again. I love you, right? I get it. I understand it. But we're going to do Chrisean and Blueface. I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to let people dictate how I run my channel, right? So I'm still going to do this content. Now, we're going to do Chrisean and Blueface every other day? No, we're not. We never have. We never will. It will be spread out based on how I feel about the content. But again, this just represents for her. She will turn some things around. So she has a Justice aspect in the Eight of Pentacles, and that means a turnaround, and that means more opportunities to work and get some money in her pocket and do some things. That's what it shows in her messages. Let's ask the question: how are she and Blueface doing? It's been they've been holding firm for like the last couple of weeks, right? How are they actually doing? Now that he just got probation violation in Vegas. I mean, how are they doing navigating this whole situation while he's in there? It seemed like he's doing okay. We read on him the last time. Five of Wands, King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and this all represents Blueface being held, right? There is nothing to do to stop him from going to that Las Vegas situation. He did violate his probation. Is here in his King of Swords. He has to deal with the consequences of his actions. Blueface had a chance to do something different and do it right. He continued to just do what he wanted to do. That whole incident with that white lady. You can go fight a black woman, a Spanish woman, and everybody else. You go fighting up on a white girl, pushing white people. They said that shit was all the way on the right wing media. Yeah, they were like literally floating that video around. They were gonna get Blueface. And this is him and his 4 pentacles being held. So this represents him being held, being in possession of what? The court system, and the imprisonment system. The 10 of Swords is an imprisonment. So this represents things just, listen, and I heard he have more legal stuff going on behind the scenes, you know, like as far as different things. He's in prison, all right? This does represent 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 is at the bottom, so this shows 1 to 2. So I know they've been talking about 2 years to be exact. It could be less than that based on what he does and how he does it. But there's nothing to do about getting him out of jail. I know the mama, she was saying something about Kim Kardashian. Was she sincere about Kim Kardashian helping Blueface? Give me the energy around Carlissa Angelic. Blueface's mother. I really don't read on her because I feel like she's just, you know, at the end of the day, everything is an agenda. But is she serious and sincere about helping Blueface? And she is the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. That's somebody who doesn't have the right intention. Once again, clout chasing, right? This is all about going viral, putting your name out there. King of Pentacles making money, 10 of Pentacles making money, right? High Priestess energy. She know damn well, you know, Kim Kardashian ain't about to pick up nothing for no Blueface. That Hierophant in reverse, right? Again, somebody who's trying to put something out there. That's like, to me, when you say your intentions aren't right. Right. Y'all can believe Carlissa if you want. Carlissa does not care about her children like that. Like, anytime you have started a Patreon benefiting off your children's pain. Anytime you are starting a vlog off your children's pain. Anytime you go live and that's all you do is talk about your children and their pain. You are not doing the right thing as a mother. You're supposed to protect and shield your children and not just go online and call them my baby and all of that stuff. Nobody, Kim Kardashian is not going to pick up no fight for Blueface being in jail. That's not happening, right? You advocate for people who are innocent. Blueface is not innocent, right? He is not innocent. But this is a clout chase move for Carlissa. King of Pentacles, that's money. That talks about again, Blueface is out the loop, right? For a period of time, she wasn't even hitting the blogs, right? So she was going online saying, hey, and everything. And let's talking to anybody that would be willing to listen so she can make the blog. She finally made the blogs. Give me the energy around that TMZ interview, because I found that odd that TMZ happened to see Carlissa, you know, once again, happened to see Carlissa by the jail. Like, who are you? Like, girl, what? Give me the energy around Carlissa. She claims she didn't get TMZ over there. But was that an honest interaction, Spirit? Carlissa and TMZ. Give me the energy around TMZ being at that courthouse talking, doing a whole interview with Carlissa, child. I feel like that's a tip off, because when you see the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords is a helpful tip. Somebody giving somebody some information, right? That's an information aspect about, because who's following Carlissa around? Like, let's be honest. Like, why would TMZ be following Carlissa around? Let's be honest. Like, to me, Carlissa, come on, girl. Like, okay, TMZ's at the courthouse in general. Okay. All right. Maybe so. But it just seemed like that was a little strategic. That Page of Swords energy is somebody that's giving somebody a helpful tip, right? You know, giving somebody some information. Give me the energy around Blueface and his connection with Zeus and all that. Now he's going to be tied up for a long time. What's going to happen with that show that he's supposed to be doing with Zeus? Feels like they still have it on the table. Still planning to go forward with it. But then it's going to almost take a pause. So it does show some pause energy. But it feels like they're still looking at some options. But there is a pause aspect here. I don't think it'll be the same momentum without Blueface. The 10 of Cups is kind of going to reverse. I know his mom was trying to get in on it, and that is also here too. I don't think Blueface would be happy with Carlissa being involved. But I think that even though it feels like it could slow down, there's something that they try to creatively do and try to bring it together. But it feels like a slowdown happening, and then it feels like they try to put it together somehow. I'm on the fence with that one because there's something here that talks about some type of opposition or something that kind of shatters, but that can also be some challenges. All right, so we talked about how is Chrisean mentally, right? She gets online, she's talking, she's getting into it with people online. You know, how is she mentally? What's going on with Chrisean? King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and just know Blueface is controlling everything she's saying and doing. Remember, she had that last tweet about my algorithms and all of that. Who do you think was in charge of that? King of Cups energy in reverse, Blueface, right? Again, he's the one who's kind of, controlling what she's saying, even in that Nine of Pentacles. They've collectively decided together, like, you're not controlling us anymore. Like, this is just, that's it. Also, too, in her messages here, this does represent she needs to get back to work eventually. She can't stay out too long because her resources will be affected. I see her getting some opportunities, but don't stay out too long. Your resources will be affected and it'll cause a problem. I do feel like the next 1 to 11 months, they stay strong, but you'll still see the same Blueface. So don't be surprised if you hear this girl saying this and this girl saying that and somebody doing this. They already got some lady who that's literally just thirsty, just completely thirsty for attention. So don't be surprised if you have more of that. You know, a lot of times when people go to jail or people pass away like King Von did, you know, when people come out the loop, people feel like they can take advantage, right? Give me the energy around a young lady who was on the show with Chrisean, right? And now she's claiming Blueface is her man. And she's in love with Blueface. Her name is Bonnie Lachey. Give me the energy around that relationship. Was she really dealing with Blueface? What are her real intentions? Is Blueface claiming this woman? Is she in love with Blueface? Is Blueface in love with her? What's going on with Bonnie Lachey? Is a cloud chase move, of course. She has the Six of Wands here, and this represents a cloud chase move. This is what's funny. Bonnie is doing all this talking, but not Chrisean, not Jaden, and not Blueface is literally saying a word. She's literally doing a one-sided cloud chase off of this situation, and she's going to keep pushing forward. The problem is that she doesn't have like real receipts around what's happening, right? Everything she has is past energy. And her Nine of Pentacles here, this represents a person who has an obsession. This represents someone who's being deceitful, acting in bad faith. Somebody kept saying, well, somebody's making her do it. This is a person that's decided to capitalize on a moment. It was already about to start. Basically, by Blueface getting locked up, it just helped her, right? Blueface is locked up. He doesn't have a lot of access to really communicate like that. You could tell his communication is few, far, and in between with the public. She's gonna run into a tower moment because she won't be able to. It's almost like saying she won't be able to keep it up because she's gonna have a tower moment. Again, she was just on the interview. Nothing. She literally didn't have receipts. They asked her certain questions about like the relationship. It's almost like a person that's kind of like the guy was saying, like, you're living in the past. I believe that she's communicated with Blueface, but to the degree that she's trying to say it that's a no. This is a person who has decided they're going to use Blueface and Chrisean to clout chase their way into some semblance of a career, some semblance of social media, build their brand, build their OnlyFans or whatever they're doing. This is what it talks about. But she's going to run into a problem because she's not going to be able to produce anything. Even, you see women going on Tasha K. You see women going on talking about they had a relationship with this celebrity, that celebrity. Eventually it burns out, right? Because they don't have any, like, it just loses steam. They don't have any receipts, right? Anything to hold on to. If Chrisean continues to stay silent, if Jaden continues to stay silent and Blueface ignores her, eventually she just keeps on running with it until it runs into the ground. But just know she's going to run into a tower moment, and Blueface is going to really say, I don't fool with this girl. Like, when I tell you he has his energy here, I don't even fool her. I don't know what she's even talking about. I don't know why she's even saying this. But I do feel like he was communicating with her at one point. And even his page of wands that talks about they could have had like a moment or two, but it's not what she's saying that it is. It's truly not what she's saying it is. This is all a deceptive tactic in order to go viral. She's in cahoots with multiple people. This shows more than 5 people. They're in cahoots together. This is a system of women who are pushing this agenda and this narrative. I know I saw her with one other woman, but there's technically about 4 or 5 women that's here that are actually pushing this agenda through different various ways and different various sources. But what's going to happen is, just like, you know, the more and more she talks about it, and the more she talks about it, and the more and more she goes out there, and she's not able to really produce. She's always talk about what happened in the past. I'm gonna ask this question too. Like, does Blueface pay her bills? Like, well, she's saying Blueface is paying her bills, but then she's putting money on his books. So was he paying bills prior to that? Like, what's she talking about? Spirit, give me the energy. She didn't even know how he was calling her. Give me the energy around Bonnie Lachey. That's her name, Spirit. Is Blueface paying her actual bills? Bonnie Lachey. The 9 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. I could see them having a good time, but the Death card is telling us a no, right? The Death card is telling us a no, and even with that Knight of Swords, that's telling us a no. This talks about, that to me is a fabricated story. I do feel like she does like Blueface, you know, like she is attracted to Blueface. She likes Blueface, right? But at the end of the day, she knows that her place is not with Blueface. She knows that Blueface is not her. She always talk about my man, but I don't see where Blueface is actually paying her bills. This is showing up as a no. Does she have a receipt or any information showing that Blueface has sent her a Cash App, a PayPal, a Zelle, any money, substantial amounts of money to pay the bills? Does she have anything showing anything at all, Spirit? And she is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is saying she's being deceptive in that question. So this is showing deceptive. Is she speaking to Blueface in jail? I heard a message where she was trying to get his I guess relative to say they were together, and the man was like, he don't mess with people like that. Give me energy. She's speaking to Blueface, and she has the Tower card, and that is a no. Blueface is not talking to her. This represents he's in his imprisonment. He is not making any calls, but you could clearly see that he's calling Chrisean all the time, and Jaden, I guess, when he needs to. He's not calling Bonnie. Has Bonnie seen Blueface since he's been in prison? Has she visited him? She went in front of some jailhouse, or the jailhouse. Has she actually physically seen Blueface? Confirm, and that is a no. Her 7 of Pentacles is in reverse, and 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and that is a no. She did not see actually Blueface, nor did she speak to Blueface. It doesn't even feel like she went in and got processed to see Blueface. It doesn't even feel like she went to see Blueface in that location. It's Blueface in love with Bonnie Lachey. Give me the energy around Blueface. And he has the 5 of Cups. He's like, this is a no. So his 5 of Cups is here. This is like, oh man, I regret even messing with this girl. This girl's crazy. The Ace of Cups is in reverse. This represents no. All right. This represents a 100% no. He's not in love with Bonnie Lachey. The Ace of Cups in the positive would represent I love you. You're my love. I have a love affair with you. This even can even represent they don't even have they're not even in a situationship, if that makes sense, right? This could represent we're not even in a what the fuck is she even talking I can see Magic Blueface like what the fuck is she talking about? Because they're not even in a situationship. You know, a situationship is something that's going on consistently, continuously. Again, I can see maybe a meetup. maybe once, maybe twice. But this does not feel like even a situationship. This could feel like a booty call situation and get the fuck on. Period. She, like, this man does not even love her. Does she actually, I can see where she likes Blueface, right? She's attracted to Blueface, but does she really love Blueface? Confirm the energy around Bonnie Lachey. She keeps talking about, I love him. He's my man. Like, girl, what? Give me the energy. Does she love Blueface? Give me the energy around Bonnie Lachey. And that is a no, right? The Hierophant is here. This just represents somebody who is taking advantage of the situation. This is all an act, a game, a gimmick in order to get herself out there. I can see where, yeah, he's a nice looking guy. You know, I'm sure he's good in bed. A lot of women chasing him around. But this is I can see where she likes him, but she's not in love with Blueface. And Blueface is certainly not in love with her. Why is she chasing Chrisean down and harassing Chrisean and bullying Chrisean? And why are they after Chrisean with this system, using this network of people to do it? Why are they after Chrisean? And they have the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Well, that's their way in, right? If we attach it, it's kind of like Carlissa. She got, when she first came on the scene, her way to get viral and get on the blogs and get heard was to attack Chrisean, right? Chrisean is the person. The Five of Wands is here, and this is a conflict, right? This is a person who is a conflict. This is all about using conflict to get into the situation in order to make money, right? The Ace of Wands here too, as well. That just talks about she wasn't able to do it on her own, so this is her way in. Guys, listen, she's using Chrisean, Blueface, in order to go viral, in order to get some attention. That's her only way in. She couldn't do it with her music. She couldn't do it with her modeling. She couldn't do it with anything she had going on for herself. So this is her strategy. She came up, just, you know, you ever heard going back to the drawing board? She went to the drawing board and she figured out, damn, you know what? I do have a connection with them from the past. I was in a connection with them on Blue Girls Club. Me, Chrisean, and my son lived at the house together. I got to come up with another strategy. So strategy is to use this in order to what? Get a source, a way in. So this is what it is. You know, she doesn't care about Chrisean, right? Why is it? Give me the energy. How does Bonnie Lachey feel about Chrisean Rock? Give me the energy around Bonnie Lachey. The Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Empress. She's jealous of Chrisean, right? This represents a jealous person. She's not stopping no time soon, just to let y'all know. She's on a quest to continue to do this. That Four of Cups is continuing to attach herself with bad intentions, false intentions, misinformation, misconstruing stuff. Chrisean just didn't say anything to her at all. Like, literally, that's like saying she's having a one-sided social media blitz, right? The Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords is here, and the Two of Pentacles is here. Eventually, it falls apart. That Two of Pentacles represents, after a while, what you gonna keep saying? He's your man, y'all together, and nobody says nothing. The Two of Swords is in there too. That represents it's gonna get stale real fast, right? So I'm not saying she won't be around, but I'm just saying, like, you're gonna have to find another strategy, boo. Especially with Blueface being locked down for almost 2 years, or whatever that is in his cards, or whatever that is in real life. In the material world, you're gonna have to find another strategy, because using, I mean, it's only gonna be so much that you can use. All right, we're about to be done with this. Will Chrisean and Blueface stick together while he's in this entire jail situation? Maybe she says she loves her man and she gonna stick beside him. Will Chrisean and Blueface stick together through this entire experience? Ten of Cups. She's got the Star card for him. Let me get that. No editing. We don't do editing over here, chill. Not that editing. I do editing when I'm doing my clients if I have to merge videos together. We're not editing anything. I can see them staying together and then having their little moments and being back together. She's going to stand with Blueface. She has the Five of Swords. She looks like she's going to stand with him throughout this experience. Even as they have their little bumps in the road, temperance energy, bumps in the road. And you're going to be seeing moments where they look like they're falling apart. You're going to be seeing moments where they're together and she's going to be holding them down. She looks like she's going to stand for Blueface as long as Blueface stand for her jail. Okay? So, anyway, that's it. Jada and Alexis, girl, look like you done went and, you still look like you care, but then you're trying to act like you don't care. Give me the energy around Jada and Alexis. One little message for her. She look like she just said F Blueface. For real. Give me the energy around Jada and Alexis. And Blueface and him being in jail and all of that. She does feel like she's just not, guys, this is her baby's father. This is somebody that she still cares about, but she don't like the way he's moving. So this Ace of Cups could represent they are on the outs about the way he's moving and the way he's doing things with Chrisean. That Ace of Cups could represent some blockages, and that doesn't always mean a physical block. They can mean like, I'm not dealing with you like that. But just know and always know they are a family. They will always be cool. They will always be friends. They will always communicate. But just know it's going to be hindered by his connection with, of course, Chrisean. That Fool card is here. You done lost your mind, hit your head. I'm not dealing with you if you're doing this. And even in that Knight of Cups energy, that just also represents a situation where she's just like, she feels like he was saying one thing and doing something else. We talked about that in the last reading, Blueface living a double life. But I still feel she's communicating with him, at the very least, about her kids and what's going on. And, of course, all the normal stuff that he usually talks about with her. I can see her setting her up with somebody. I know she's got Bravo as her manager now. Y'all know I know everything. And this is through Blueface, on the strength of Blueface, to make sure she's good. He needs to make sure Chrisean good. He got Chrisean just sitting at the house like, you know, what? Like, how you let, you know, I'm not even getting into all that. He just want to make sure Chrisean don't run off nowhere to you. Anyway, this is the end of the road for me. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Don't forget to, you can book your appointment at bluenolatarot.com. I have a special on the website, bluenolatarot.com. I wish them the very, very best. So, I mean, the best celebrities and the worst celebrities have all gone through hate trains. Sometimes those hate trains can take you down and you never get back to where you were. I think Chrisean is going to experience that. I don't think that she's going to be going through this hate train and people kind of getting over the relationship in her and Blueface. And definitely feel like she'll maintain some relevancy, but I definitely think that it'll be at a different level. I'm not talking about her fan base. Her fan base is one thing. She's got a true and tried fan base that's going to stick with her. The real fan base, right? But for the other people, they're just kind of over it. And I do get it, you know. If I had to give Chrisean any advice, first of all, I still support you, right? I don't agree with the tattoo situation, but it's not my life and I don't have to wear it. And I support you, and I hope that you take care of yourself and your baby and put yourself and your baby first in all of this and protect your energy. Secondly, you know, you have to understand that, you know, just even in everyday real life, people don't want to feel like they're supporting people who are being, who are tolerating abuse. It's like asking people to tolerate the abuse. And so people who really showed up for you, they're truly disappointed by the behavior. I do understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to move it. I understand what you're trying to do. It's like, if you're my fan base, you're my fan base. If you love me, you're going to support me no matter what. But it doesn't always work like that. People don't feel like they have to support BS. And some of the stuff that's going on sometimes can make people feel like this is BS, right? Or, you know, even me sometimes, I feel like I don't want to support, you know, abuse. You know, I don't want to support somebody. You know, Blueface has done a lot. You know, he's diminished and disrespected. And even when it comes to the baby, just the whole thing with the baby, people just can't get over that. Like, so I think instead of arguing with people, you know, hey, stand your ground on where you are in that situation. But also, too, pull back on going back and forth. Don't let them disrespect you. Don't disrespect them and keep it moving, right? Limit your comments, right? Limit your comments. And especially on your baby page, limit your comments. There's too many people that's bullying, you know. But take care, stay blessed, encouraged, and empowered. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and blessings.